Hello there, YouTube friends. I am doing a little short for you because I don't want to make a very long video with very many words. I'm going to try and keep it short. So what I want to talk about today is the Caran Museum Aquarelle watercolor pencils by Caran, the most expensive watercolor pencils there are. And I am not happy with them. So let me start by saying what's absolutely good about these pencils. Well, I hope the colors are as vivid for you as they are for me, because that's something they do absolutely really well. These are gorgeous colors. So if you want to use them as watercolor, I think you'll be fine, although there are a few colors in here that are not very light fast. And one I'm really surprised about is green ochre. I don't know why an ochre would not be light fast. I don't think I have an ochre in my sets that is not light fast. So I'm confused about that one. And the answer might lie in the pigments. I haven't checked. And another color that's not light fast is violet, and by the color of it I think it's a dioxazine violet. And let me see, I think those were the only ones in the set that I chose that are not very light fast, and the rest is very nice and light fast. Now, one color I really like here is the russet, which is a beautiful well, rusty kind of red, orange red, and I think it's really beautiful. I think you could use it instead of vermilion if you like, because it's that red if you use it intensely. That was one of the surprise colors that I absolutely adore. Right, but now I want to tell you why I am not happy with these. So I bought a set of 20 single pencils. By this brand, it's incredibly expensive. But I wrote down a very important note here. They are not good to use as color pencil. So these pencils, in my experience, and this is Canson Montval, 140 pounds watercolor paper. And these pencils are not good to use as color pencils. So, you know, I have the Albrecht Dürer and the Supercolor, and those I can use as, you know, both color pencils, dry and wet, as watercolor pencils. But these are absolutely terrible as color pencils, and I'm very disappointed in them, I have to say, in that respect. You know, really nice colors, but if I just wanted nice colors, I prefer to use watercolor. I wouldn't just use a watercolor pencil for the colors. What I use a watercolor pencil for is when I want to do a mix of the two, or you know, when you want to layer colors on top of watercolors. And then it's important that the pencil is really soft. But I found these pencils on this paper are quite hard, and there are scratchy little bits in there that I really don't like. Here I wrote down scratchy, and let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. And I don't know if the camera picks up on it, but you could actually see some scratch marks in here. Let me see if I can adjust the lighting a little bit. You can see some scratch marks here in the paper, and that happened with more that happened to more colors, and I really don't like it. Also, there are some colors that that lay down on the paper very difficult. The purplish red, which is this color, it was really hard to lay down on the paper. So it took a lot of effort for me to get this deep color, you know, just by using the color pencil. And it happened with a lot more pencils. So for me, I was debating whether or not to buy the full set, and I'm glad I didn't, because you know, they can be as beautiful in color as they are, and maybe these are top quality, most expensive pencils, but these are not the pencils that I like working with in my work, because if I would use them as an extra layer on top of my watercolor work, they could scratch my the previous layers, and they lay down really, really hard. So for me, that disqualifies them. Now, I don't work with watercolor pencils alone, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with these pencils, and I sincerely doubt that I'll be using them a lot. So maybe given time, I'll sell them on or something, because I am very sorry to say I don't like them. And I wanted to share that, not to put down the brand, but if you feel like me, you're missing out on something when you don't have these, and if for you too, it's important that you can use them as as color pencils as well, so, use the versatility, then, you're not missing out on anything. I think the Albrecht Duros are way better than that. And even the super colors, I think they are. I like the Duros best in that respect. Maybe they're not as light fast, but that's something you have to check out, for every color. But, light fast or not every color in this list is as light fast as you'd like them. And well, I really, really dislike the hard pencil and the scratchiness. So I do have to say these have not been sharpened yet, but I did feel, especially in this green pencil, there were hard chunks in it that I only encounter in really cheap pencils. So I'm really, really disappointed, and I think it's something in the binder. Also, what you have to be really aware of, if you buy these watercolor pencils for mixed media work, there is a review online that says that these are quite opaque watercolor pencils. They are not. I layered them on top of other watercolor, just the pencil itself. It was very transparent, so this is not the most opaque pencil to use. So that's something to keep in mind as well if you want to work for mixed media. So that was it. I hope this has been of use to you. So I'm really, really sorry. I hope, I don't mean to put forward any negativity, but this is just not living up to my expectations. So I thought it was good to also post that here online. That's not just, cheers that make you feel you're missing out on anything. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give me your thumbs up. And if you have any questions, you can leave them behind below. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.